Charlotte's afternoon sun glinted off the glass doors of Carter Bank, a sleek branch Lauren Carter had launched herself 3 years back. At 48, she wasn't just the CEO, she was the heart of it, building it from scratch into a name people trusted. Or so she thought. Lately, whispers had crept in, friends dropping hints, quiet complaints about how some folks got treated at her branches. Nothing loud, nothing concrete, just enough to nag at her. Policies promised fairness, but were they real? Today, she'd find out. No power suit, no heels-clicking authority, just a plain sweater, jeans, and sneakers. She parked her beat-up sedan in the lot, blending in like any Jane Doe. Inside, the lobby smelled of ink and cool air, a slow hum of chatter filling the space. Lauren adjusted her bag and stepped up to the counter, calm but sharp-eyed. A teller, young, maybe 25, hair in a tight bun, barely glanced up. "Hi, I'd like to withdraw $5,000, Lauren said, voice easy. The teller slid a form over, no smile, no hello. Lauren filled it out, slid it back with her ID. Then it shifted. The teller's eyes lingered on the ID, brows twitching, lips thinning. She didn't type, didn't move, just stared, then grabbed the card and bolted for the manager's door. Lauren's nails tapped the counter, slow and steady. She'd expected a test. She hadn't expected this. Lauren leaned on the counter, watching the teller vanish behind frosted glass. The lobby buzzed soft, 2 guys in line, an older lady chatting with another teller, easy as pie. 5 minutes ticked by. She glanced around. A suit with a loose tie stepped up earlier, same teller greeted him fast, all smiles. Now? Nothing. Lauren's jaw tightened, but she held steady, waiting for whatever came next. The door swung open. Out came the teller with a guy, stocky, balding, glasses perched on his nose. Name tag, Brian Mitchell, manager. He stopped short, sizing her up with a smile too stiff to mean anything good. "Afternoon, ma'am," he said, voice flat. "Trying to withdraw $5,000? Lauren nodded. "That's right. My account, my ID." Brian picked up her ID, held it to the light like it was a fake bill, then flicked his eyes to her. "First time banking here, Miss Carter?" Her stomach twisted. That wasn't a question, it was a jab. "Since this branch opened," she said, sharp but cool. Brian nodded slow, like he was humoring her, then flipped the ID over. "And what do you do, Miss Carter?" Lauren blinked, a dry laugh slipping out. There it was, the crack she'd come to find. Lauren studied Brian, his fingers still on her ID. "I'm in finance," she said, voice tight. "Banking." He paused, just a beat, then pressed on. "Personal account, right? Not business?" She crossed her arms. "It's on the form." Brian gave another slow nod, eyes darting to the teller, then back. "Unfortunately, we can't process this right now." Lauren straightened. "Excuse me?" He clasped his hands, all calm and fake. "Security steps. Can't verify the transaction." Her pulse kicked up. "You've got my ID, my account number. What's missing?" Brian's smile didn't budge. "Just precaution." "What was your last deposit?" Lauren's fingers curled. "That wasn't protocol, not for $5,000, not with ID." "I don't memorize that," she said, even. "Pull my account. You'll see it." He didn't move. "We need you to confirm details first. Fraud's common, you know." She took a slow breath. "If I were in a suit, would you ask this?" Brian's mask flickered, just a second, but he doubled down. "It's policy, not appearance." Lauren's laugh was cold. "Sure it is." Lauren's eyes flicked around the lobby. "That suit from earlier? Transaction done in 5 minutes, no questions, no hassle. The older lady? Still chatting, no ID double checks. Then her, standing here, grilled like a crook over her own money. She turned back to Brian. You need more verification? Like what? He tilted his head, smooth as oil. Maybe a utility bill, another ID. She blinked. A second ID? For my own account? Brian didn't flinch. Security. Lauren tapped the counter, voice low. Pull my file. You'll see I've been here since day one. I greenlit this branch. He hesitated, lips thinning, then shrugged. Without extra proof, we can't help you today. The room hushed, customers glancing over, sensing the edge. Lauren leaned in. 10 minutes ago, you cleared that guy's deal. No security nonsense. What's different here? Brian's face stiffened, but he held firm. Policy. She shook her head. He'd built a wall, and she was about to knock it down. Brian didn't budge, but he upped the ante. His hand slid under the counter, hit a button, and a guard, big guy, hand near his belt, stepped out. Lauren's breath caught, but she stayed cool, chin up. You're serious? Brian's smile was tight. Just keeping things smooth for everyone. The guard loomed closer. Problem here? Lauren turned to him, steady. Depends. You helping me get my money, or just tossing me out? He glanced at Brian, who nodded sharp. She laughed, short and bitter. Wow. This is it, huh? Brian sighed, fake regret dripping. Bring more docs, we'll assist. Right now, we can't. Lauren's voice dropped. I saw you skip all this for him, she nodded at the suit guy, gone now. What's my deal? Brian went flat. Sorry you feel that way. Policy's policy. The guard shifted, ready. Lauren didn't blink, she pulled her phone, hit record. Game on. Lauren angled her phone, catching Brian's face, the guard's stance. Let's get this straight, she said, cool as ice. You're denying me my account, ID's right there, while others walk through easy. Why? Brian's jaw ticked. She swung the camera to the guard. And you're here to what, scare me off? He froze, eyes on Brian. Then Brian reached, snatched her ID off the counter like he still ran the show. Lauren smiled, slow and sharp. Todd, meet me properly. She plucked the ID back, tapped it. Lauren Carter. Founder and CEO of Carter Bank. The room stopped. The guard stepped back. The teller's face went ghost white. Brian's throat bobbed, words gone. I built this, she said, voice low, fierce. Approved this branch. Signed your paycheck. And you just treated me like trash. Brian blinked, panic rising. Miss Carter, she cut him off. No. You're done talking. I'm done waiting. Brian gripped the counter, ashen. Lauren's eyes bored into him. A minute ago, my ID wasn't enough. Now it's fine. He stammered, Miss Carter, I regret this. Not intentional, she laughed, cold. Not intentional? You decided I didn't belong. You don't regret it, you regret I'm me. He shook his head, desperate. No, save it, she snapped. You're sorry you're caught. She turned to the guard. You were gonna boot me. Still think that? He muttered, no, ma'am. Just orders. She nodded, then slid a business card to Brian. Call my office. Set a meeting with corporate. Explain this. His hands shook, taking it. Yes, Miss Carter. She eyed the teller. You started this. Ask why you only grill some people. The girl shrank. Lauren's voice rose, firm. This ends here. Lauren stepped back, heels clicking as she headed for the door. The lobby held its breath, Brian clutching her card, the teller staring down, the guard shifting like he'd rather be anywhere else. She paused, turned. One more thing. Her voice cut clean, no yelling needed. This is my bank. I built it for trust, not this. She scanned them, customers watching, staff frozen. This stops now. No one gets treated like less because of bias or bad calls. If it happens to me, the CEO, what about everyone else? Brian flinched. Miss Carter, I assure, don't, she said, ice cold. Prove it. She pocketed her phone, recording off. Corporate's coming. Brian, start job hunting. She walked out, leaving them reeling. This wasn't over, it was hers to fix. By morning, Lauren had the wheels turning, emergency meeting with her execs, every branch manager hauled in. Policies got ripped apart, rebuilt. Brian? Gone by noon. She didn't stop there, bias training rolled out, mandatory, no excuses. A new system went live, report unfair treatment, subtle or not, straight to her team. Weeks later, Carter Bank felt different, staff sharper, customers noticing. She sat in her office, replaying that day. It wasn't just about her, it was every person who'd been sized up and shoved aside. She'd fought for this bank, poured years into it. Now she'd fight to make it right. Change didn't come from memos, it came from pushing back. That's what she did. That's who she was. The lesson stuck, you don't wait for fair, you make it. Lauren's bank hummed different now, Brian's desk empty, staff on edge but learning fast. She'd cut the nonsense clean, set a line nobody'd cross again. This wasn't a win, it was a start. At 48, she'd built Carter Bank to stand for something, now she'd keep it there. One bad day showed her the cracks, one hard push fixed them. She leaned back, Charlotte's skyline framed behind her. It wasn't about power, it was about people. Everyone walking in deserved the same shot, no guessing games. That's her rule, her fight. The ones who doubted her? They'd fade. The ones who got it? They'd stay. Big thanks to you for writing this out with Lauren, seeing her flip the script. Hope it hits home, don't take less, demand better. Share if you've been there, and stick around for more. Appreciate you being here.